So, okay, so where should we go off first? There's a dial pad, number pad over here, and then these things. So does that mean we don't know any of the puzzles in this room? Somehow it changed for us. There's a safe here. This is all the stuff we're looking at. I'm gonna assume this is the room it came from. Oh, okay, never mind. Every single time there's a door here, I just guess wrong entirely. So I guess we're starting up here then. Look at this planter. This is a very interesting room. Some planters with flowers are strategically placed against the walls, containing high-grown grass too. Are those drugs? I can't tell. Doesn't look like any drug I know. Not that you know any drugs, Nikora. Doesn't look like you taking any. It's not cool. It's not cool. Anyway, these plants are very peculiar. They come on walls and form random shapes, it seems. It's kind of hard to make anything on the wall, but the ceiling has more answers. One of the plants form the word kill at the top. Wait, is that the first thing it says to me? Like with a disco, that's not. Pieces? Oh, Leo. Okay, we're doing zodiac signs. Can't tell what that is. Libra. I can't tell what that is. That is Scorpio. What are the plants from the word kill at the top? Kill? But wait, where? I can see like zodiac signs up there in the very ceiling. Next to it are Leo and pieces. Oh, that's kill. Okay, then Leo, pieces, Scorpio, Libra. And we don't have to kill anybody to get out of this room. Yeah, if that's the case, then whoever enters here alone will be stuck. Don't think even the person who usurped this game would do that. Speaking of, I have my own theory on that, but I'll think about it later, after the seduction room is over. And go touch the plants to see if they're real. Indeed, they were, and in fact, very much alive too. These things must have grown very recently. How fast can plants like these grow, though? You can't do that overnight. This room must have been prepared in advance. And there's something about it that really unsettles me. I thought you prepared all these rooms, though, and suddenly, just because that's so setback, you're now thinking it's all strange? Like, sure that the ending puzzle will be different, but I don't think every one of these would be, like, different and changed by the usurper. I mean, I doubt plants would be changed by machine, so how do you not know about this whole segment? I don't think there's anything else to see here. The plants on the side form the words kill, Leo, and pieces in the ceiling. And I guess these will show Scorpio and Libra, or maybe this one. Some more plants over here. This one's got two plants coming out of it, but only one of them is filling anything at this angle. I can see it spells Libra. She turned around, turning around some, I'm trying to figure the right angle to read the other one, since it was all jumbled up the ceiling. And the other one says Capricorn. Libra and Capricorn, then. This is also mysterious and weird. Who would have expected a greenhouse to be here? Not me, that's for sure. Yeah, and this had been planned before. There was nothing I was going to do. Is it my aid? Did he take over somehow? The guy helped me by programming all these funny puzzles? No, it can't be. That's just not possible. And even he would have the kind of wealth needed to do this modification, without my knowledge almost of all. So this room was modified way in advance for this? Wait, so how did the mastermind, well, the new usurper, realize that we're going in this room alone? Huh. Some planters are lined up against this wall. The climbing plants coming out of them are cursed across together. They reach the ceiling where they split up into strange shapes. So Scorpio and maybe what are the other ones I missed? Could this one be Scorpio and Gemini? There's Scorpio, this climbing plant. It's kind of hard to make out through the ceiling. I have to look at it under a certain angle. The girl been rotating a little, trying to see all that. There are no other words than those written by the three planters in the corner of the room, though. From another angle, something caught her eye. Oh, there's something behind the climbing plant. It's a piece of paper. I didn't even notice it before because it's all rolled up and hidden there. On it, there are some symbols with numbers. Pisces is 2, Aquarius is 3, Sagittarius is 6, and Taurus is 11, apparently. And of course, there's a paper with her to keep alongside the objects that can be carried around. Then this center planter? Is there something inside it? Some beautiful flowers are here. I wish I could have those flowers at home. Maybe the other guys won't mind if I grab them and take them with me before leaving? If we ever leave, anyway. Corey crouched down while examining the flowers and count them, figuring this may be part of the solution to this duo of rooms. There's a row with 7 red flowers. 3 white flowers. Wait, okay. Red, white, some blue. Okay. Left and right. So we need to remember how many flowers there are. 7 red flowers, 3 white flowers, 4 blue flowers, and 6 green flowers. Altogether, that's exactly 20 flowers. I don't think this helps me very much. Maybe it's not the total amount of flowers that's important. It was the color, though. I'm glad I'm here, not a certain someone else from my abyss. My abyss? My emptiness! This room has a strict obsession with colors despite being about nature, which is mainly green. Light green, dark green, the best kind of green of all. Even though my favorite color is blue. So we have to input, like, the blue, white, green, and red on here, but left and right, they're the same exact things, but wait. This is slightly different ordering than this one. What are these arrows? The pattern on it. This gives me chills. That weird portrait with shapes? Why, it's so frightening. Frightening? I don't even know myself. It's there, and it stares at me. Just a bunch of colors, though. There's nothing special about it. As if it was put there just to tease. Have you seen these colors before? White, black, red, green, and brown? Okay. Enough of that. The bed of the flowers below seems more interesting. There are exactly 5 flowers there, and if I follow the arrow above it on the portrait, as I right there are purple, red, blue, purple, and blue. But there's an arrow on top and it's white. Reverse, it's just the reverse. I wonder what that's all about. Guess I'll keep all that in mind. So there's an input for a black, like order set, we just do this like this, and we find a white thing, like a white keep out or something like that, we go the opposite way. Oh, there are place effects to the wall too. One of them has a list of colors in some order, and the other has much of the same, but in a different order. Am I supposed to use this to figure out a word? No, maybe a number? Even if that's the case, how are we meant to decode it? Each side has 4 words, so if it's for the keypad in the first room, is that simple? Somehow, I doubt it. There's no key inputs here. Look at all of them. I'd rather not look at it. The fright from before is still so puzzling. What's this portrait that causes such inherent uncertainty? I have no idea. Is this because of these squares? Like these things? I doubt it would. Strange. Guess we'll move on. These. The bookshelf, the safe, and toolbox? Well, secure the toolbox now. It's a white pedestal, so the white arrow should be correct, and that's the reverse order of the flowers. Blue, purple, blue, red, purple. That's the cookie. I'm not even sure what that expression means. That's the cookie. So the chest is just another goddamn paper. Oh, I didn't read the other one. On it is written half 1 equals 1L 3R. 1L 3R. But half 1 is 0.5, not 1L 3R. That doesn't make any sense right now. Feels like that's not the whole picture. The whole paper as it is. Oh yeah, like, hold on a second. What was it? It's a very big, like, as if usually at the end of these deduction rooms, there's also like this very big thing at the end. Does that mean if we get this wrong, when we think about it, we're just gonna die off immediately? The other ones we didn't even bother. Like, every single time you got it wrong, it was it didn't let you put that in and have you put in a fail state. Does that mean there's now gonna be fail states through these? Oh boy. Remember colored flowers and citrus planters. Different things. PCs. Kill Leo PCs. I think it's just kill Leo PC, so 2. Maybe we'll find another one with the numbers. These ones. Guess well, is there anything else in there? And Gore's definitely smug for the fact that this chest was definitely smaller than our own. As a separate entity with no body, though, that chest might have been bigger, but... Are you literally comparing yourself? You should have to move away before dying out of narcissism. Okay. Wow, bookshelves. Wow. Knowledge. Why does every room here have bookshelves? Most of them are useless, too. Thankfully, this one looks easier to search for once. Why does every room have bookshelves? Well, every other, like, all the other rooms you prepared have bookshelves, and you're questioning why this one has it now? Okay. She pulled a piece of paper from between 2 books. Upon unfolding it, she read its contents so they're confused by them. It says half 2 equals 4R to L. But half 2 equates to 1. I don't get this. If I had to guess, it's just half of the full picture. Half the whole paper. And Cora spent some time looking through the other various books, but there was nothing else that stood out. However, she did notice all the books in there were real, and not fakes for once. This is strange. I hope I don't have to flip through them for the answer. She picked one up at random titled Complete Study of Nomadics. I remember that. Wasn't that the same from another book from, was it the Bar bookshelf, wasn't it? Maybe? She flipped through the pages and realized that indeed it was a real book this time around, with the previous bookshelves that contained plastic copies at best. The brain. Yeah, I don't get any of this. Just gonna put it back in the shelves. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. So many books here. I just missed that. So many books in here. I don't even know where to start. I don't like reading that much anyway. I think I'll just leave them here. These books probably are worth a real fortune, though. Some of them look pretty old. Yellow pages. I'm not talking about the titular phone book. When was the last time I saw a yellow book? Yellow page book. I don't think... Yeah, geez, that was so long ago, jeez. These have been yellowed by time. And Cora took a look under the bookshelves too, finding yet another item. This is why we look twice at things. 2 pieces of paper in the same location? That's lazy. Anyway, this one associates Gemini to 12, Cancer to 5, Leo to 1, and Libra to 8. So, do we have to equate all the numbers of the zodiac signs to here? When I'm looking at this, there's the different letters of the different symbols are colored. R-A-M-N-L G-A-S-A-N-A-L. No, I. What? Please don't tell me if they're doing an anagram for that. I'm terrible at anagrams, like legitimately. Those other times, I don't know if those puzzles with the anagrams, even, I can demonstrate how bad I am with that. It's in the safe. This is locked. So there's no keypad, we just need a key? This is still locked. Well, do we need a key or a keypad? This ought to be the safest place on Earth. Inside a safe? Yeah, sure. You keep telling yourself that. Hello, operator. There's no phone. I'd like to report a locked safe. We will. Lock you. Okay, oh god. Lock you. Queen reference. I have nothing else to say. This has been the most monstrous waste of time in the history waste of time. Don't worry, we have to look at everything, even if it's a waste of time. So let's just lay down and look at every single tile on the ceiling and make sure there's nothing on them. We have to look at every single tile for a minute at most, okay? And I think there's 15 here, so we have 15 minutes to get that done. Oh, wait, no. This rectangular table looks pretty cool. It's like reminds me of the arcade machine. Like spinning lights all around in a circle, you press a button to land on a specific light. It has a dome in the middle like one of those sci-fi movies. Why is it here, though? We already have lights turned on. The dome is a little transparent, though. I can sort of see symbols in the bottom, and some numbers? I don't know how they add up. It's too dark to see. Too hard to see, sorry. We already have lights turned on. Yeah, it's the same thing, actually. Let's go to something, then. Look at the different zodiac signs. From left to right, those zodiac signs are... Let me see. No, they're not in chronological order. I recognize mine. It's not... Yeah. What house again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, mine's Gemini. And it's like the 3rd. I'm pretty sure it's like the very middle of the year. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I think. I think the first ones are more literal, but it gets much more abstract after a while. Aries looks like a ram, Taurus looks like a bull, or taureau in French. Gemini, it's 2 parallel lines, like, just like a Roman number 2. Cancer looks like a bunch of microbes. Wait, cancer wasn't named after the illness, was it? No? Anyway, some letters are highlighted too. Blindly adding all those letters together doesn't do anything. There's another process to it, surely. Maybe it has to do with the light in the center here? Order from left to right. Okay, the same thing. Wait, it said something new. ATGCLVLSSCAP for short, which is not very short. The Flizzifer. The Flizzifer. Flizzifer. Gosh dang. Yeah. There's a keypad here with a bunch of numbers. I can try entering some stuff. Let's see what happens. I was here before, I remember that. This kind of keypad takes 4 inputs. Nothing more and nothing less. That means funny numbers such as 1, 3, 3, 7 are all game. Oh god. Of course, whatever the number is, it won't be simple. One good way would be to start from 0, 0, 0, 0, then 0, 0, 0, 1, then 0, 0, 0, 2, but we don't have that kind of time. Don't worry, I have all the time in the world. Besides, fingers move too slowly for that kind of thing. It's only feasible with a program working off a micro to brute force it. A macro? What's a macro in this context? And Core tried to put something up with a keyboard, give it a short beep as its only answer. Again and again, to try number after number to no avail. 0, 0, 0 doesn't work. Oh no. Near those 1337, 555, 6969, 8008, or 9001. Guess I'm out of options. I could have sworn I knew what the code to what was, but it's like I forgot about it. I just can't think of it, even if I try really hard. So maybe someone's messing with your helmet too? Well, I doubt, like, sedation? Well, you couldn't sedate yourself, so, The light switch? Sure is a light switch. Sure is gonna brighten up my day. I could turn it on, but I don't think there's a reason to do that. I don't especially fancy not being able to see anything. There's a table around, too. I stub my toe, or worse, split my nail as a result, and have to go to the hospital because it's now embedded deep in my flesh. Okay, that's a... There's my level where I just go on a whole gosh dang tangent where my thoughts go rapid fire. Then there's this. Maybe I'll meet. Okay, let's go over that. Sorry. Maybe I'll meet a cute doctor who will take care of me, and let's not take too much about that now. Much more important matters await for me. But you could meet your future fiance. Dang, can't use the light switch. Yeah, it's the same thing. And Corey, use your head to crack the code. Oh, so we have all the things we have? There's too much to keep track of. I need to think in the greenhouse. It's a lot more calming there. It helps me think and make sense of things. Okay. But I didn't think there was a keypad in there, though. Use your head. Crack the code. If I use my head to crack the code, I think I can do it. Just birth a code out of nowhere. Okay. In this room, we have a lot of things scattered around the walls and the planters. Even though they're jumbled into 2 different orders, the L and R columns are made of 4 colors. That might be helpful in some way. I already messed with the flowers into that weird portrait. Wait, so what was it? Things on the left side and the right side. So there was the... So how does that correlate? Like, I thought there's 8 on the ceiling, so yeah, no. Kill Leo. I already messed with the flowers into that weird portrait, so I doubt those are going to be used again. You get to do anything with the 2 orders. If I think about them, the code I need is made of 4 numbers, not 8. So we need to think whether left or the right one is the right way to go. Well, if it's just those 2 options, we just go with, like, how many flowers are in the plant in the middle, and, like, go down the list from here, or this. Didn't seem like there's any, like, limit to it since you messed with the keypad, so... From preliminary testing with the number pad, it's 4 numbers long, right? So then what are the numbers and in which order do they go? Oh boy. So, I completely already forgot about them, I was thinking of going back to thinking about the flowers. What was it? How many flowers were in the red? Oh god, I forgot. 7, there was 20 in total. Oh god, I can't get out of this. So just to make way through. Oh boy, brute forcing is great. There has to be some way to assert the order. Let's check everything over first and figure that part out. I'm just gonna check my stuff again, think it over after I'm certain what I'm doing. Okay, good. 7346. Kill Leo and Pisces. Leo Pisces. So I'm assuming that the keypad has to go with one of these, so let's see. 1 second. Red, blue, green, white. 7, 4, 6, 3. I doubt that's it. 7, 4, 6, 3. Let's try it. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3. We want to try it, but I doubt it's gonna work. No. Assuming those two papers are on one side, on one single order, we have 1L, 3R, 4R, 2L. We take it from both the L and R sections, top to bottom. I'm just going to check my stuff again, think it over. Okay, oh, I forgot about the L and R papers. Okay. Where's the paper I used for the Enneagram personality stuff? Okay, here. Grab a pencil. Let's check to see. Gorgeous, everything she had. Okay, so write that down. L. White. No, gosh dang, I already messed it up. Left, red, blue, green, white, and then right is blue, white, green, red. So green is always in the third place? And those correspond to 7, blue 4, white 3, then a green 6. The papers. Half 1 is 1L and 3R. So the half of this forged code is the first left one, so that's 7. Then the third on the right, so it's green, so 7, 6. Then half 2, 4R, so the fourth on the right, so that's red, 7 again, and 2 on the left, that's blue, 4, 6, 7, 4. Let's see if that works. 7, 6, 7, 4. There you go. The answer was 7, 6, 7, 4. 6, 6, 7, 4. So that means we can now use that code in the stars room in the pillar with the number pad. There was a keypad in here this whole time? Or we just went in here to solve that in the number pad and we just went... Let's see. Oh, okay then. Got it! Well, the table light is already opened. Now this opened the safe, I think. Was that easy? I still don't know what the answer to that question was. Oh, it also seems to lit up the table in the middle of the room. Now the dome is giving up a faint light. It's so strange. I think this is activate the table, whatever it does, and unlock the safe. It shouldn't be possible to take the stuff from it. Most likely the me cards and everything else. Why do I have the odd feeling that it's not everything that's in this room? Is the safe really the end goal? Still don't know what the answer is. So the safe was open? Nicole opened and latched the safe now that it was unlocked. She peppered through its contents and looked at each item in turn. Some of it was surprising. Inside of here we have one single me card. Wait, isn't that too few? Guess I'll talk with the others over it. There's a key. That looks like a P? Yeah, it's used in the shape of the letter P. Finally, there's a piece of paper. Oh boy, I can imagine like the keys of the key are gonna make another anagram of the final door. Found this piece of paper. I was written a bunch of stuff. ACSVARTG. I wonder what it's all about. Why are all the letters capitalized except for R? My first thought was like elements, but is there really a V in the PR table? Or does this correlate to the first letter of the zodiac signs? AR. So, 1 second. So Aquarius, then Capricorn, then Sagittarius, then Virgo, then Aries, then Taurus, then Gemini. It could also be Cancer for C. And that's it. This doesn't bring me closer to the answer, unless this piece of paper is important. Time was ticking, and of course I need to figure out what the heck was up with this room. Having no one to talk with was extremely taxing on the poor girl. Talking to yourself is probably not the most mentally healthy thing to do. Hey, I talk to myself all the time, and look at me, I'm fit as a fiddle. Don't answer that. Or so would argue many experts in the field. Remember, if you have mental issues, please tell a professional. Okay, thanks for the PSA. I'm closing the door, and Cora spied another item inside. She didn't notice it before because perhaps she just didn't want to acknowledge its existence, but now she was closing the door, there was no helping it. So it was a shotgun which she pulled out with a slight apprehension. Son of a truck. That's the same kind of shotgun that was used in the voting segments. I guess I can take that with me? The rule said everything from the safe was fair game, and Cora opened the door and left the shotgun there for the time being, so it probably wasn't used inside the room. No, it was best for self-defense. Yeah, his appearance was nothing but trouble. We could just leave the gun in there. Like, what was that? Let's see. The shotgun was like menacing. We don't even know there's any ammo in it. We're missing a piece of paper. Huh. We somehow found everything. We're from the right. AC. Which is not very short. Nothing. Do we have to look at the... I don't think there's anything else linked to it. So let's leave it aside for now. Maybe I'll come back later as another code. Mention that happening. If they're following the pattern, I only need to figure out one code in this room. But I have that paper. Piece of paper with a string of letters ACSVARTG. We already saw V's, and these numbers. Oh boy, since these are just one single letters except for AR. Hold on a second, wait. Everything checked, everything AR. The only one it goes to is Eris. But there's also Cancer and Capricorn, so which one does it go that to? What's this one? So we need to find one more item before moving on. We didn't look at the dome, did we? It's turned on, but it's not doing anything. I can see it's a thin luminescence from it. I make that with lights on. That's entirely opaque too. I've been slightly transparent, but now we turn the light off. Okay. And the light dome has been lit. Maybe it's worth turning the lights off. It doesn't seem to be displaying anything when the lights are on. Is it gonna reflect like letters on the zodiac signs? And now for my next magic trick. I, the magnificent Zachary, will make the light disappear. Nice. And so it was gone. Oh. It's an M with the arrow, but 10. Wait, is this supposed to be a clock formation? Oh boy. Ah, I can see the light it gives onto the ceiling. There's a bunch of zodiac signs up there with numbers next to them. 4 of them are up there. There's Virgo number 7, Aries says 9, Capricorn's number is 4, and Scorpio's 10. What is this all about? We should probably line up all those numbers together and follow a new pattern. So there's a new item itself. There we go. Let's see, 4 times 3 is 12. There's only... There's 7 on this piece of paper, so 3 of them got excluded. ACSVARTG 7. The C could stand for anything. That doesn't really make sense, though. The main question to get out of this room was to figure out what the keys are for. So we have to put it in the keypad? Possibly? I already messed with this, and I don't think there's anything else like this at one code in this room. So Here's nothing. I think I have the answer. The girl braced herself for once. She was completely alone. There was no one else that could counsel her and answer for her. She never let anyone else answer anyway. It just wasn't her nature. She knelt deeply before speaking her mind. Let me out. The keys are... What are the keys? Oh boy. Okay. So we have to do that. We have to go off that paper then. Oh boy, then I screw myself. I just want to see if like we can check it out right now. But I'll go with zodiac signs. Check astrology. What? We found out the answer to this. Did we literally just put that in? Wait. There's P. Well, let's go with the different letters. What are the keys? A, C, S, V. Did we just type that in? A, C, S. C, S. V, A, R. It says that one's lowercase. Do we not put that in? R. Let's put an R, then TG. And what is it? TG. Maybe if the R is not supposed to be there, we'll take it out. Okay. Check astrology. No. Well, zodiac signs. That one's a B. Well, no, a P. Jesus. What are the keys this side? What are the keys? A piece of paper with a string of letters A, C, S, V, A, R, T, G. Check astrology. We never use these. There's no numbers on here. So what? Keys. Well, there's two ways to go about this. Since this paper, if we have to put in like the first letters of the things in order, based on the orders on the wall. Oh boy. There's also these numbers that could go with this. What? We can't use numbers. So were these just red hair? That doesn't make sense then. These numbers are red herrings. We can't put in numbers, just letters. So. Wall of stars are. Check astrology, that was the main thing, the hint. What are the keys? I put in zodiac signs already. Do we have to put in... It has to be point to this. Like these. And this paper and that. I mean, what's the point then if we don't do that? That's just very strange. Shotgun. Nothing. Gemini 12, Cancer 5, Leo 1, Libra 8, 2, 3, 6, 11, 7, 9, 4, 10. 12, 5, 1, 8. So it all has to be letters. It's related to astrology. Check astrology. I don't. Used to go with like. There's no AR though. There's no C on here, and the uppercase letters. There's no C. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So either this paper has nothing to do with it, or... That's weird. We can't put letters or numbers in? The only one that there's... Kill Leo PCs. I really don't want to Bruce Force this way. I completely doubt it's gonna be like where you spell out one of these. Scorpio. Wait, Leo PCs. Leo's capitalized. Scorpio's capitalized. Aquarius is capitalized. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I thought we could eliminate them based on like which one we just compare to contrast with the ones that are on the planters and ones that are highlighted with the number letter. Oh boy, don't. Oh, God. Maybe there's something I don't see, but the keys don't like the keys themselves. They don't represent zodiac signs. And the hint was check astrology. Then what could they be? If they weren't gonna be like zodiac signs, my next hour could be like the first letter of people's names. I doubt that. Let's see. It's like check astrology. And only letters. Only letters. Ram. Do we just put in? I doubt it. Ram N L G. A T G C L V L S S C A P. Remember G and a C. Are they all literally just, we just put in them, wait. What are the keys? Oh, those are just red herring misdirections, wow. So we just put in the first letter of every single one in order? In the wall? Or maybe we just figure out the order of these. Figure out what these correspond to and put them in. Wait, oh, AR, Aries. Sagittarius, A is capitalized, R. So, AC, but there's no C capitalized. That's not gonna work either. That may work. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. ATG. ATG. CLV. I doubt this is it, really. Like, how would you say this out loud? Well, I guess you just look at the thing on the wall. CLV LSS. Completely doubt this is it either. LSS. CAP. Yeah, no. Let's do this in order, but there's no capital S on this list. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. There's no C to be found on here. There's no capital T's over here either. Kill Leo PCs, Scorpio. We have to use these as a cross-elimination. We get rid of these ones listed. So get rid of Leo, get rid of Pisces, get rid of Scorpio, get rid of Libra and Capricorn. And try to figure things out from here. Got rid of the C for the Capricorn. But none of that can't, like, comes together with the capitalized letters on this paper. TG. There's no capitalized T or G, right? Well, Virgo's there. The C's nowhere. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer spelled with an is capitalized with an N. So is Capricorn, the other C letter. Aquarius, Pisces. What was the star realm? RAMNLGASANAI. No C, no T, no S or V. What is this for? Some of these had to be red herrings, and the other ones just... What? Get rid of Leo and Pisces. The keys go to zodiac signs, but... if we had to remember exactly what every single key was up to this point, oh god. Leo. We can't use numbers on here. We can't use numbers. The C and the T and the V and the S, they're getting to me now. We can't use letters, no numbers, so these are useless. They had to be, right? Unless 7, 3, 4, 6. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. 6. It's like a Taurus. No, it's not on this list either. I was thinking 7 is Virgo. Virgo's on here. 3, Aquarius. 4 is Capricorn. I was on here. Yeah, the letters on here. The numbers on this correspond to that, so we can't even use these to cross it out. We just have to do it in uppercase order. L, P, 1, 2, 3, and go up from there. Doesn't make sense for these then. And no matter what, these two don't go together. There's no... Wait, Hoskins, like this goes to numbers, but... So one of these things had to be red herrings. It's either these ones, or this one. These could go with the first initials of one of the things, but we can't figure out if C means for Cancer or Capricorn. Or we get rid of... Oh, we gotta get rid of Capricorn. Okay, so... Let's see. Hopefully this is right. And this is just a red herring. If this is the red herring, oh god, this is gonna be great. So there's no C, so this is basically completely useless. C. CV. There's no capitalized V, so yeah, no. This has to be red herring. If it's not, then what the actual hell do I use it for then? Just why? How? So I'm gonna go with the assumption that this goes with these, and then well, we get rid of the letters on here. But there's no numbers. What are we... What? Do we use these on these numbers? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I literally just don't. Red herrings, they have to be numbers. Check astrology. Zodiac sign doesn't work. Hey, let's just type in astrology for the fun of it. Yeah. There's 12, so they should all fit. 6, 7. So we just do that string of numbers, and then we add these on top of it? In this order? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we do that, then we go with the other ones. AC. SV. Think of it logically, like, also, like, if these... Since this is the usurper's, like, your role, he's obviously gonna lead us straight up to make sure we're dead, and this is, like, a test for us. So... There probably would be red herrings. That makes sense. Wow. Yeah, I'll probably be dead by now, just looking at the time I have. Oh, boy. Too focused. ACSV. ATG. Just be sure that doesn't work. Okay. Then we add LP. S. LC. That doesn't work. So do we somehow convert these to numbers? Go with this. What? That doesn't make sense. We either convert them to numbers, then convert them back to letters? What? No. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. Try my best to actually, like, figure these ones out, because I'm, sometimes I don't even know what the hell to do, since I'm, the anagram puzzles are, like, usually the most restricted, for good reason, they're micro puzzles, and these ones are more large scale, so I can piece things together there, but in this one, I don't really know what to do, since they all have to be letters, they have to do with what the keys are, and they're not zodiac signs. If they have to do with, like, what the keys, like, how many keys we found up to this point were, that's not gonna be fair, because at this point we're, like, I mentioned before, like, we need, like, 9 more, and at this point, like, entered, like, 6 rooms. Basically the 3 we started in, 3 we did now, then I guess the 3 we are here, so that's not gonna work. Even if we, like, we all pull together, and we, like, you know, the person who goes into this room knows what all the keys were, that's not gonna work, and that would be fair. Unless those are the masterminds thing. Does it mean, like, these, like all 3 rooms here, past the first 3 rooms, were basically all orchestrated by the usurper? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know how to process this. I don't. Does it make sense to use these since they're gone? Shotgun is just like a story element, and these 2 are. This one seems like it goes to this, but both writing those numbers out, including the ones left over, like order like this, are just meaningless. This doesn't go to this paper at all with the SV. You can't use letters or numbers to get into it. This is another case where I'm alpha and water. Like that puzzle, and what was the other one? The one I had trouble with. The rabbit and like tearing apart rabbit and bear. No, not bear. What was that? Rabbit and lion. That was it. Well, I understand those 2 puzzles now. Like thinking back on it, was like looking through the video again. It was like A to Z, like A number 2 Z. Then the rest of it was literally just letter H going down to the letter O. So it was literally A to Z, H to O, but I didn't get it at the time. So that was on me. In the rabbit and lion one, which you think very specifically, you have to, I guess, intertwine, like weave them like together like a zipper. So there was that, but where does this one go to? Oh boy, I'm so conflicted. I want to progress, but also want to solve it myself. Stuck on this. can't imagine some people already like figured this out like immediately. Well, probably not immediately. They do some sort of logic with it, but this doesn't make sense. The keys are... Where are the keys? The keys to life itself. Oh wow, the astrology. Life and death. Dang it, death is not gonna count. Yeah, that works. That doesn't work either. Ah, gosh, do I really have to look up a walkthrough for this? I don't really want to. Oh. I feel like I did the quote on that too much already. Oh boy. Oh god. Yeah, boy. I don't get it. I just don't. Can't transfer. I already think I gave my reasons plentiful as to why I can't solve this. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, okay, I'm getting it now. Apparently I'm, based on the walkthrough I'm looking at, apparently I'm, basically every single clue here was right, and this was the red herring. Yay! Oh boy, then what does it go to? Like I'll just point out exactly where I got wrong. So these are supposed to be the exact order, supposed to type out the letters, like the zodiac signs, and we remove these from the equation, like from the numbering. These are eliminated out, these 3 are gone, these 4 are gone. This one is supposed to like help like which ones, like, so we number them out, and then we remove these, and the ones that are left over, we type them out as in this to one of those. And the answer to those capitalized letters is... Oh boy. I feel stupid. I'm gonna feel stupid the longer I play this game then. Oh boy. They're an anagram. Anagram! There's lock came undone. Oh boy. However, she did not leave yet. She still had quite some time ahead of her. This was the answer brought her to think of the keys again. Anagram, huh? How many letters do we have so far? We take the key teeth as being letters themselves. Then we have A, P... What were the others? I can't remember. They're an anagram, though. That's worth considering later when I know more of them. And this might be a little weird to think about, but I feel like a lot of this room just flew right by, since the answer was coming to me without any need to think. Not to me. Oh god, especially that last puzzle. For a few moments, she tried to leave this strange room behind. I don't know how I got so stuck up on like the letter coming from the safe. Like every other room was they used that piece of paper and help solve the final clue. And this one, you don't use it at all. Well, let me see again. No, I don't think it's used at all. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm not reading it right. Oh boy. I hope I don't ever use the walkthrough again. I think I used it all already enough, but I feel like I have to use it again, because if this one was had a red herring in it and that piece of paper is store related, which I guess it could be with a shotgun. What's the paper for? I'm wondering. I'm curious. Well, nothing else to do but continue on. After a few moments, she decided to leave the stranger behind. And quite an experience. Room with zodiac signs attached to a greenhouse. So like the different 9 zodiacs, there's maybe some of these apply to different people. I doubt it. There's 12 and there's only 9 people involved. Maybe there was there's the principal, the person helping with helmets. We just need one more outside of that. A shotgun, which she took. Hold on, I'm scooter for that. Pretty much, she decided to leave the stranger behind. It had been quite experienced. A room with zodiac signs attached to a greenhouse. She found a meat card, a key with a P as its teeth, and a shotgun, which she took with her. Is it filled with ammo? Maybe it was a better idea to leave behind, but Ancora preferred taking it with her. Maybe for once she finally had the control she won over this game. Yeah, no, taking it after, like, the whole gun experience with Tristia, you're not gonna have fun. Cora left the room with a shotgun in hand. Once again in the hallway, she noticed her helmet read roughly half an hour after the first entering. 20 minutes remained. Nothing was done. In 20 minutes, she'd die. Unless the system would coincidentally go down, that is. Yeah, no. Even with your own rules, like with the shotgun, like the different things going on with people voting for you, that's not going to go well. So there's something very wrong with the previous room. We're setting it up, not the room, the question, or anything else. Did I forget something? This feels correct to my capacity. The blonde waited deeper in thoughts until finally the audition room opened. The group that came out was Sir B and Tristia. Two of them scurried over to Cora, only to briefly pause and know she had a shotgun. Hey, did you figure anything in that room? No, we can't talk about it. Are you gonna let go of that? How come you can't talk about it? She disregarded the inquiry with the firearm entirely. You were told by me that if we talked about it, we'd die. Did she say you'd die? Not exactly. She never specified it says we die, just that we surrender our right to live. I was wondering what was up with that strange warning. He shook his head in a dismissive fashion. And what about these bowls? Bowls? She pointed to the shining red bowls the two of them were carrying. Mr. B had to say about it was a shrug. They were in the safe that contained the meat card and the key we found. We each took one, but I don't know what they're for. Anyway, what about you? Did you get told you couldn't share your knowledge too? You seem less bothered by the shotgun than Sir B was. No. I don't think it was really going to be helpful though, so I'm going to hold off unless we need it. He's definitely going to distract us, so we don't have time to go on a wild tangent right now. Time is always working against us, isn't it? See, Abe and Vinny haven't come out yet. Speak of the devil. Almost as if on cue, the two of them emerged from the room to the door unlocked. The five survivors reunited together and shared their meager findings. Namely, they all had one meat card and one key from each room, nothing else. Other than Cora's shotgun and the two bowls. Together, this gives us 24 meat cards and 9 strange keys. We're missing 15 meat cards. Oh, Jesus. Yes, we are. However, I have a bit of a plan, but I can't share it with anybody except for Triss. Why is that? That's what me said. I don't know why either, I just can't tell anyone else. You excuse me then, I don't have much time, it takes a while to explain, so... Okay. She reached for Triss's wrist, then pulled him away from the others. Two of them vanished into the hallway. And we knew the classic duo from the beginning. Think we should follow them to eavesdrop? Nah, I give them some privacy. The two lovebirds needed their final moments. That's a horrid thought. Of course, stay silent. Just kidding. In reality, we could share it with you guys too, but I don't know if it's a good idea for now. I think you just made it up to get away from your gun. If we could fire it, it would solve the problem and need to more deaths at least. I figured I might cause something like that to happen. I had no intention of shooting anybody, and besides, even if me really said that, you haven't been punished for breaking into somewhere you weren't meant to be, right? That's also correct. I guess whoever's behind this is very fickle, impossible to understand, on another level than humanity as a whole. Oh, jeez. So what do we do now? Guess walk around and do absolutely nothing? Do we just sit here until the others come fetch us again? That seems to be the plan. At least we're back with our original group, huh, Grumpy Face? This familiar banter. I'm not... whatever. Didn't seem like she had the energy to oppose NVIDIA in such a way anymore. The core was just as tired. The entire ordeal was taking a toll on her too, both mentally and physically. You know, we haven't really done much chit-chat in general, huh? Like talking about the weather. I think it's pretty cloudy out today. That's kind of useless. A lot of things are useless, but everything is a point too. Let's see you fire up a random discussion on colors. It's not just about the colors themselves. Of course, what color you like best would never be important unless, say, you end up dating someone and they want to give you a present of the color you like best. However, just talking about it can be refreshing too. Yes. It's the basis of all communication. It's not just about the subject, but also about the manner. Subject and manner and prose. How you approach the subject is interesting too. Don't worry, I'll just go round and around about the circle, or just be completely straightforward about it. Whether you think about it or not, it make you think you hate me or not. I see. That's good and all, but my favorite color is green. That must be your favorite then. He pointed his outfit, which was partially green. I guess? I don't have a preference if it's dark or bright, though. So you liked Lux? She was pretty nice. Just a victim of circumstances. Nuh-uh. You keep telling yourself that, you hella naive girl. But we're all here for a reason. We all committed a crime. Whatever she was, she still did that. Time was quickly approaching the 45 minutes mark. Around that point in time, their conversation was interrupted by a Rita calling over to them. Hey, sir, do you mind if I get your bowl? To scoop up sand in the random part of this building? The question took her by surprise. Nicole remembered back in the first room how combative she had been over a simple cylinder. Defying all expectations, Sir B handed over like wasn't any big deal. I don't get anything that's happening here, so whatever, you can have it. You know, it came from the room with Triss, so yeah, sure, why not? Thanks. With that done, the woman walked away again. Some of the group's curiosity was piqued. It's like Sir B said, none of them were getting anything that was going on. You know, I'm at a loss now. For a few more seconds, they decided to walk out, believing the sharing information between the two others had taken long enough by then. They walked through the hallway, still without signs of either Rita or Tressatia. They walked back to the main room, and upstairs were the two of them. On the ground were two bowls. One of them, the cyan one, contained all the meat cards the two of them had before. Tressatia waved them over. Wait, you're just doing this as a collectathon? I was gonna fit you soon, but this is fine too. So, I can't share what's behind this, but I can share what my plan is right now. Okay. We take a meat card and vote, right? Not yet. I know, the timer's ticking. This is important, but trust me. First of all, here in this bowl are all the meat cards we got except the ones each of you are carrying. All which totals to 15, since none of them are already discarded. He stood over Cora. The girl understood that this was all due to her and Luxuria, as they placed the meat cards into the machine earlier. That's fine. We're still good to go. I need each and every one of you to put your meat cards into this. We need every little bit we have left. Some of them weren't active anymore, since they'd been used for a previous vote. Oh, so the second you use a meat card, they're one and done? I thought we had to use them for, like, opening the locked door. I thought that those cards definitely could still work when discarded. They just couldn't be reused for other votes. And why should we put our meat cards in there? Yeah, it must be really weird. We need a vote? Maybe we don't anymore. Huh? I want to try out a theory. It's very important that Cora watches this, so everyone put your meat cards in. This time, he was a little less generous with the leeway he was giving them. All of them obeyed and every meat card ended the bowl. And it's good that we, as Cora, figure this out? Self-conscious about the gun she'd taken, and Cora tightened her grip while she handed her meat card over. At least no one was going to pull a fast one on her. I'm very curious about what Tressatia's planned, and why signaling someone out like that. Okay. Now, if everything is correct, he turned the bowls over. The cyan one covered 15 meat cards, and the red one was empty. The plan goes as follows. Cora, you know how you have psychic powers? I want to test something. If it works, we'll be out of here. The part of me feels like it's going to go this way too. So listen, because this bowl has all 15 meat cards underneath it, then you need to move away from our group and use your psychic powers to see what I'm doing with the bowls. Either leave them as they are now, with the 15 meat cards under this one, or I'll switch the meat cards to the red one. What I've decided to do is take them all out and put them under the red bowl. Wait, you're not supposed to tell me that, are you? I'm supposed to use my powers, whatever they are. I don't understand what his plan involves. No, that's fine. I'm telling you right now. He put some emphasis onto his words. That I will be switching them to a red bowl. The 15 meat cards will transfer to the red bowl. Now go and use your abilities. What? And Cora checked the timer. 10 minutes left at best. To sign the roll with it, she left the group, walking back to the original hallway where everything had begun. And she wouldn't see any of them anymore behind the closed doors. This is my cue to use helmets to spine them. This feels a little silly though, but what choice do I have? They'll be over really quickly anyway, if all else fails. Guess 2 people would get shot. One who's getting hacked is... Oh boy. I guess out of all of them, let's go with Arita.